Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Baddies Africa season 7, episode 12. Oh, where's Dolly? Let's get into it. So after all the girls pull up to the house, um Ivory and Dolly they get active. They started fighting. Ivory ends up falling on the ground. Next you know, Dolly gets up and she runs into the house. Everybody starts running into the house to go find out where she's at. Come to find out, Dolly ends up running into the kitchen. She ends up picking up a knife, and security was just like, "No, you're not going back out there." So then everybody goes looking for her. Pretty P goes upstairs thinking she's in the room. She's not there, and they was just like, "She's not in there." So then they figured out she ran into the kitchen, so then Natalie has to go in to try to get her to, calm down and stuff like that. But it's giving scary vibes. Like, why would you run into the kitchen to try to get a knife? Like, make it make sense. So everybody's livid on 1,000. Ivory keep telling her like, bring her out. Where the heck is Dolly? Bring her out. Then you got Cold Killer and Summer getting into it, and it's just like, what the heck? Like, make it make sense. So I think after a while of Natalie trying to like calm Dolly down, and Natalie says something to her. She was like, "Well, you still have to get out of there, so you either gonna fight her real quick and then run upstairs to your room so you can get it on, but you still gotta come out of this kitchen, basically." So they both agreed to one last fight. Um, Dolly was getting her hits in, Ivory was getting her hits in, but they end up falling because at this point, Ivory is still drunk, so she's not really like in her best state of mind to like really fight. So it's just like, yeah, they end up getting marks on them. I think Ivory ends up getting bit on her shoulder. Ivory ends up biting Dolly's nipple. And it was just like, what in the world? All you keep hearing after the fight is Natalie was telling him, oh my God, it's time for you to get ready to bed. Who wants to go to bed after fighting? Like, everybody's adrenaline is on high. It's on 1,000. Everybody wants to keep fighting everybody. And it's just like, what in the world? Like, come on now. So it's now the next day. Everybody then got the hair and stuff done. So we got Ivory, Pretty P, and Diamond there in her Ivory's room, and they're talking about the whole fight. Everyone's like, "We're still drunk. Like, what the heck? It's still up from here. Every time I see, I'm gonna want to fight her." Meanwhile, you got the big three, which is Lex, Summer, and Dolly, and they just talking about the fight. Like, yeah, you did your big one, all this other stuff. Like, y'all really didn't do much, nothing. Y'all both drunk, and it's giving like next year I think Russian cream comes in the room. Like she literally jumps from click to click, and it's just like nobody's really messing with you like that. Dolly, you could tell she don't really care for the Russian that much, and it's just like yeah, whatever. So eventually Summer, Lex, and Russian leave out the room to get ready because supposedly Natalie said they having an event they gotta go to. So after that, Ivory and them was talking. Tavy comes in. She has on some shades, and it was just like, what the heck happened? So she lifts it up. Her eye is freaking puffy black, and it's just like, dang, y'all really got actors like that? Yes, they did. So now everybody's talking about how they gotta they're going to like this ninja class or whatever to go have fun or whatever. So they get ready to go do that. Natalie is talking with Scotty while she's in her room, and basically you can tell Scotty she don't like all this fighting and stuff. She just want to have fun and stuff like that. So they was like, all right, cool, we're gonna go do that. So meanwhile, all the girls they're in the sprinter. So basically, all the girls that can actually get active in the paint, they all rolled in one, and then you got everybody that's think they did something in one sprinter. So that's Summer and all of them. And then you got Ivory and all of them in one. Rolly, she wasn't really too much in the mix, but she did pop out this time. So they all talk about the fight, talk about how this and this went down. And it was just like, at this point, y'all never gonna make up. So it's just like, whatever. So they finally get to the ninja place. As soon as they pop out, oh, Before they even made it to the ninja place, they went downstairs. Pretty P, Ivory, and Diamond, they came out. Everybody basically had on sneakers, so they was ready on go. Then Pretty P also said like this was her last night there because she was leaving the next day to go to her papa's funeral, so that was cool. Pretty P and once Summer and them came down, Pretty P and Summer got active because Pretty P's fighting over the principal. Like, listen, her watch is still broken. You still be popping your stuff, and it's like that they end up fighting, and then it was fights everywhere. So they get to the ninja place. Ivory gets out the thing. They pull up into the place, and Ivory was on 10. She was like, "Listen, it's up and it's stuck right here." Dolly didn't want to fight it because she said, "Oh my God, my hand." She is always on injury reserve, but always the one causing so much problem. That's the same thing Scotty said. She said to Natalie. She was like, "Also, you notice how Dolly's always provoking all these fights," and it was just like, yeah. So after all that talking, whatever the case may be, you got Choco and Elsie. They're talking, and Choco is basically tapping Elsie and like, listen, whatever goes happen, we're gonna get active. So the fights broke out, and I think it was Cold Killer, Lex, everybody fighting everybody. Choco and Diamond end up getting into a fight. Ivory and Choco gets into a fight. It, it was a lot. Summer ends up fighting Marissa, and it's just like, I bet it's up and stuck, but I'll see you next time. So they done broke up the fight, and supposedly next week it's about to go down again because it's like, what in the world? At this point, security, y'all should just let them fight until everybody got busted heads because it's given like these girls ain't gonna let up, and especially some of them really have reasons to fight. And yeah, yeah, it's up and stuck now. Ooh, Dolly, 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 Dolly. Mm-mm-mm. So, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.